Shut up and sit down.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Ken Frederick Podcast, episode 121. Where is the soul gem? Stone. I want to say thank you for listening. If you just stumbled across us on the interwebs, check us out at kfpodcast.com, at kfpodcast on Facebook, at Ken Fred Podcast on Twitter, and at Ken Frederick Podcast and all your other social media needs. Please check us out on SoundCloud. We have fresh weekly content where we just talk about nonsense for about an hour, and it's fun.
Yeah.
So please listen. So today on the show we have Dawn.
Hello.
And via satellite we have Justin.
Yo!
So we're going to talk a little bit about the MCU and where we think... Soul Stone.
It's the big hot topic, Ken. Where is the Soul Stone?
Well, we're going to tell you where it's at.
Because everybody's disappointed. They want to know where it's at.
Well, maybe you don't need to know everything right away, people. All right. So
Ken, what is the Soul Stone?
The Soul Stone is one of the Infinity Gems or Infinity Stones.
Mm-hmm.
It can alter a being's core personality, access, and also allow them to access the collective unconscious, and it confers souls to a peaceful soul world destination.
So it connects a lot of... Really, I feel it connects a lot of the other stones together, too.
I feel like the Soul Stone is the keystone of an arcway that is the Infinity Stones.
Yes.
Because the Soul Stone lets you have an inner peace so that you can properly weld the rest of the stones.
Right. And they haven't really talked in the MCU yet about the soul world.
No.
Where, like, Adam Warlock has been trapped and all that other stuff. They haven't
there's a lot of the soul plane being is a different world for
So right now we'll throw up on the screen where we currently know right now where every stone currently is.
Okay.
So this is the image we know. Doctor Strange has one. We know that Loki has the Tesseract or was in Asgard or whatever. Vision with the Mind Stone.
Novacore has the
Power Stone.
Yeah.
And then the Collector has the Ether, which is the Reality Gem.
We think that was the last time it was seen.
It was the last time it was seen, right. So that's where they're all at. You're waiting on a Soul Stone. We all thought going into Black Panther, that it's going to be in Black Panther.
I really thought it was going to show up in that movie.
So that's the first thing is Wakanda.
Yes.
So we thought it was going to be in Wakanda, that it's going to be used there as like powering that heart-shaped fruit that they use.
Yep.
How he talks to the other Panthers. I thought for sure we were going to see a post-credit scene. Spoilers for Panther if you haven't seen Panther yet. They don't show anything about the post-credit scenes about anything Soul Gem related.
No,
Soul Stone related.
It's disappointing, but it is what it is.
I mean, it really seemed when we watched that one that I thought that's how his power works. That he's communicating with like the soul of his father and all that. That's where it is. But there was no mention of it. And the director, I think, said, "Yeah, we wanted to do a standalone movie. We didn't want to have anything to do with tying it in."
Well, I mean, also the fact that in the movie, this isn't really a big spoiler. They kind of make the sense that vibranium was an asteroid that crashed into Earth.
Right.
That's in Africa. So
we thought for sure that the Soul Stone was going to be in the middle of that.
Yeah.
That or somewhere
just
somehow
showing up
to it.
somewhere.
Because the Infinity War trailer shows Thanos attacking Wakanda.
Yeah.
The Black Order's attacking Wakanda, which to me, why the hell are they attacking Wakanda? Just for vibranium? They want the weapons? No, they're looking for the gems.
Yeah.
I don't understand why that would be.
There's another theory that I read about today on that. Apparently, at some point in either one of the TV teasers or something, they show Vision getting hurt by somebody from the Black Order, and the speculation is they take Vision to Wakanda to have Shuri heal him or do something with him, and that's one of the speculated reasons that they could be going to Wakanda is to take out Vision and get the Mind Stone.
But I think in that one video, in the one clip of the trailer, it looks like Corvus Glaive's already ripping it out of his head when they attack him. I think by the time they take him to Wakanda, he's already lost that gem, he's hurt, and they're taking him there to try to get him online again because he's all effed up,
He's all effed in the A.
I don't know. So that's one theory. The second theory that's floating around out there big is that at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy 2, where you saw Adam Warlock in his cocoon, is that what was that group called again? What were they?
Oh, I can't remember now.
Those
but they're
people with her and the gold.
Yeah. Aisha was the character.
Aisha, you are the girl that I never had.
She had a big fanny, not like Annie. But they think that it's inside that cocoon and it's in Adam Warlock.
Okay, fair enough.
Adam Warlock's not in the Sovereign. Adam Warlock's not in Infinity War. They've already confirmed that.
Yeah.
So this would mean you would get this movie where you would have an incomplete Gauntlet. Now, you've seen him in the pictures where he only has like a couple in there. So the saying that he doesn't get it, and then Adam Warlock introduces it. Because Adam Warlock has had the Soul Stone in his head before.
Yeah.
He's been from the Soul World. So what do you think about this possible scenario?
I can understand where it's going to be tough if he had all the gems, how to do that on a movie screen. It's easy in a comic book to draw what you envision that he could be doing with a gem.
Right.
It's a lot harder to do it in special effects in a movie. But
because I took it that you're not going to see Adam Warlock to Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which comes after Infinity War 1 and 2.
So what, does this storyline draw us even further past this phase, whatever you want to call it?
Not that I'm not excited to see it, but enough. You know, I want something different after the gems are done here.
Yeah.
What do you think about this one, Cheese?
I like pieces, not the whole theory together necessarily, but I like pieces of this. I think it's possible that it could be Warlock, and that's what brings him to life.
Mm-hmm.
I also like the thought that maybe we don't get the Last Stone until Avengers 4. But you're right. The speculation right now is that we're not going to see Adam Warlock before Avengers 4 comes out. So I don't know. That makes this one a little less on point for me. But I don't think we're going to see the Last Stone until the 4th movie.
Okay. Well, did you have any more in this one?
I was going to say something. Oh, the reason I don't think that Adam Warlock has the gem, it's too visiony. It's like there's already a guy that has
with a gem in his head.
Right. Like that is already right now Vision's role. Yeah. Like if you're doing it too much, you're going to the well too often. That's why I don't think it's it.
So the next one that people think is that it's possibly Heimdall has had it this entire time. Again, in either his helmet or his sword or something of that nature, and that's how he's able to see people anywhere in the vision that he has and all that. This one I think is total shit. I don't think Heimdall has it at all.
No.
And they're like, Thanos is going to see him on that ship. That's why Thanos is chasing that ship. I'm like, he's chasing that ship because of the Tesseract on there. Yeah. But he's going to get a 2-for-1 deal. Yeah. Like a pick up there. That one seems too easy to me.
You're not going to have them all together.
Yeah. Cheese?
I agree with you guys. I think it's cool, and I think they've been trying to lead us in that direction because the Last Stone is orange, right? And
they could change the colors.
His eyes are orange, and I think they've been trying to trick us into that. But I think you're right. There's no way he's going to get a 2-for-1 deal by getting both the Soul Stone.
He's not a bargain shopper.
Yeah,
and it should be more about Thanos' quest to defeat everyone to get it. Like I want to see him rip apart the Nova Corps, and just walk in by himself and
get the stone.
Get the stone.
Same thing he's going to do to the Collector, and vice versa. So, my thought here is, if we had some other ideas, we've seen all these movies.
Yep.
Through and through, we know everything about them. Mm-hmm. So, starting with you, Ken, what would be an idea you would have that you think could possibly be legit where it's at?
Where it's at? Never mind.
I got two terms. All right.
So, I thought that it would be fun if it was actually in Nick Fury's eye cavity. And here's why I think that.
Okay.
When you first meet Nick Fury, he's very cold. You see him, he's like, I'd like to talk to you about the Avengers Initiative. Like, it's very like, I want to get what I can out of you. And it seems like towards the end of Civil War, he kind of turns and he goes into hiding. I feel like that whenever he might have had the Soul Stone, and it's where it kind of alters a being's core personality, it's making him kinder and also in syncing him with the rest of the gauntlet. because all the gems call out to each other, because in the comic book world, they all wanted to be together.
Right.
That was kind of the shtick. Your battery's running low.
Okay, keep going.
So I feel like with him having the soul gem, he's got almost like connected to the rest of the gems. And it also might be the reason why all these gems are coming to Earth.
Okay.
Because you notice that, like, out of all the planets and all of the cosmos, they're all kind of be heading towards Earth. Mm-hmm. It might be because the gem's already here. And it might be also why he's in tune with Coulson to bring the Avengers together. Okay. It's all a process of him. And then whenever he disappears, I really think that you're going to see Fury. And I'm not thinking, I honestly don't think that this is going to happen in that, like, he have the soul gem in these things. It's a possibility. But you're going to see him with his own secret Avengers. Yeah, and it's because he's been preparing for this fight against.
He knew about this event.
Yeah, because he's connected and in sync with the Soul Stone.
Well, see, that kind of leads into my idea. So I actually agree with you. I think the Soul Stone is on Earth. And I actually think that because they've talked about this in the book before, that like once he assembles all the other stones, that he'll be able to call to it.
Yeah,
and I think it's somewhere on Earth, and maybe even with a character we haven't seen yet of some importance, and it's like doing something important on Earth. Like we thought it was going to be with the Vibranium and Wakanda and all that. If it's not, it's somewhere here that when he finally gets it together, doesn't it go in the middle too?
Yes.
That like
that's the big stone in the middle.
It's really the keystone.
That he's going to be missing it, and then like once he assembles it, you're going to see something happen. Like either a city crumble and it comes out from underneath it, or like I mean, I was trying to think of like who you could put in there, but someone that it's going to like lead to them being like, oh, it was here all along, and it's the reason we had this or that, something like that.
So, Justin, what do you think?
So, your guys' theories are way, way better than mine.
This is going to be like Voltron has it or something like that.
Superman.
No. I think, like I said, I don't necessarily think that we're going to see the final stone in this third movie.
Yeah, I agree too. Even with mine, it could be like this happens at the next movie.
But I think that my thing is with this is I think the Collector has it. So I think there is potential for Thanos to get a 2-for-1 deal, but from the Collector. I read an article that there's a scene that's filmed of Thanos at the Collector's museum, and he is there. He's got like the Collector by the throat, and he's holding him up in the air, trying to get information out of him. And I think Star-Lord and Gamora and one of the other, either maybe Thor or another member of the Guardians, I can't remember, is there and like sees this go down. And I think what's going to keep him from getting the 2-for-1 deal is they're going to take the one that they know he has and bolt before Thanos gets a hold of it.
Okay.
Possible.
That's actually not a bad theory.
No.
Yeah, because again, it would bring it to Earth. Yep. You know, if they have Thor with them, obviously I think Thor would say, let's head to Earth. I have allies there, that could help.
Yeah.
That's not a bad theory.
No, not at all.
Another one I saw that was floating out there is, if it's not in this movie, and they're going to wait to the fourth movie to introduce it, that it's going to be in the quantum world where Ant-Man and Wasp are.
It's a possibility.
That whatever they bring out of there, when they get to the center of the quantum world, they're going to discover a soul stone and hiding that it was hidden there or something of that nature.
Well, it really doesn't show that they're going to be in the quantum world much in the trailer of that movie.
It doesn't in the trailer, but you have to remember, Michelle Pfeiffer is in this movie as Janet Van Dyne as the original Wasp.
That's true.
Who is trapped in the quantum world and was lost. So at some point, they're going in after her mom.
Yeah.
Because she's listed in the movie.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
At some point, they're going deep into the quantum world to rescue Janet, the original Wasp.
Yeah.
Maybe they come across somebody else. What if they come across Moondragon and she's in there and has it? She was
Pip the Troll.
Moondragon. Who was supposed to be Pip the Troll? We thought it was going to be
Peter Dinklage.
But, what if they come across Moondragon and she's one of the Infinity Watch? Hiding the Soul Stone there.
That would be cool. The other thing that's cool about that is, again, everybody was speculating that we were going to get the last stone, or at least the location of it, before Avengers 3. And so everybody assumed Wakanda. Well, this would be Ant-Man and the Wasp comes out this summer, but it's after Avengers 3. Nobody, I don't think, is expecting Ant-Man and the Wasp. This is supposed to be Marvel's romantic comedy
and
movie.
it's supposed to take place like after Civil War and all that and everything. But
so I think that would be a cool place, kind of a surprise for Marvel to reveal the stone in Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Because you could even do it that like while they're rescuing Janet. Like they sense something there and they don't really know what it is. They see it, they don't know what it is.
Well, they could also. Adam Warlock talked a lot through the Soul Gem, and there's times where people would get like almost an astral projection of his face when they were touching it.
Yeah,
they could find it and have him talk through it, and that could be why they lead.
Yeah,
you know.
And I'm saying you could, if you don't have it in that movie because it takes place a different time.
Yeah.
The end credits could be it all of a sudden appearing in the world with like Pip, Moondragon, Warlock, someone with it. You know, to tie it in.
Or, what is it, an Infinity Gauntlet, those two people turn into Pip and Moondragon?
Yes.
They could just be, like, waking up in a hotel room being like, what the hell? And like,
with the stone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I had another theory about it.
All right. You got 3 minutes.
All right. I know Justin hasn't, but have you read Earth X?
Yeah.
So,
long time ago.
Long time ago. The premise of it's basically that in the center of the Earth lives the celestial being of an eternal, or a celestial.
Celestial.
And it's basically the Earth is an egg, and the reason they're superheroes and villains is they're all antibodies to protect the Earth so it doesn't get destroyed, so a celestial can hatch from it. Mm-hmm. I think that same concept can be used. The reason that the Soul Gem is actually in the core of the Earth, and you're never going to actually see it. So Thanos is going to come down to destroy Earth to get the other Infinity Gauntlet, and that's why the Infinity Stone, and that's why you won't actually ever see it. It'll just be there, and he knows it's there. They'll mention it, but the reason that it's there and why all life on Earth has happened is because the Soul Stone is in the middle of it,
and he'll never get it. Never assemble the gauntlet.
Exactly.
That would leave people kind of
That's
unsatisfied.
how they defeat him, is he never gets the full gauntlet.
If he never assembles it, you as a Thanos fan, won't you be a little upset if you never saw him?
No, because I called it first online, so I totally can have dibs.
Amen. Yes, you did.
That's all that matters is bragging rights of thoughts on the internet.
And there you go.
So.
All right. Well, hey, let us know where you think it could be.
Up your butt.
Again, I think it's still probably going to end up in Wakanda anyway.
It's totally Wakandan.
But, I don't know. Maybe they'll throw a curveball on this one. They got the internet speculating like crazy.
Hey, that's the fun of the internet.
So there you go. So listen and let us know.
All right. So yeah, please leave a comment on our Facebook page or our Twitter or on our Tumblr or our MySpace page. Or do you see this right now?
I don't know what he was doing.
So please like, share, subscribe, invite, and kiss your mother on the mouth.
Later.
Good night, fools.
Later.